of Charlotte, North Carolina, wearing number 1, Big Dem Swayze. Their partner, fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, wearing number 69, Big Jim Fridge. And collectively they are known as the Department of Jocks.
Now the Department of Jocks, you know, they haven't always been on the nice list, and closer to Christmas here, they're definitely on the naughty list. The fourth line have taught them several lessons in their short wrestling career. It looks like DOJ needs another lesson tonight, Mikey.
Absolutely. Their fundamentals are sound, but the sportsmanship, not quite there. And the fourth line, well, they don't know anything about sportsmanship either, seeing as they've been kicked out of 17 hockey leagues, but they do have experience.
They do. Fourth line, of course, two-time 880 tag team champions. Brandon St. James, the current hardcore champion of 880 wrestling. Of course, Dior Castro, Brandon, set for Thanksgiving Bash 3. Casey War, Matt Connard as well. We found a little bit about those matchups last week. I think we're deciding who's starting in the ring, and it looks like Big MV Young. King to some, coach to others, Papa to some of the folks in the audience. Ooh.
Oh, he was real nice to him there, Toddy.
Yeah.
He could have been real mean.
Those MV Young chops are quite dangerous. I mean, we found out how dangerous last week when some guy named John had chops banned from their match, and you want to talk about something that might get you chopped up.
Hang on, Toddy. He just made a mistake. The worst mistake of his life is chopping MV Young.
Oh! And there's a direct correlation of that mistake, Mikey.
I have felt those chops firsthand. Toddy, those chops are never fun, I'll tell you that.
Oh, there's 2 strikes. Those are going to appear on the chest
and he's
of
just
double tomorrow.
And he's just going to get out of there.
The shoot psychopath Casey War in there now with Big Jim Fridge.
Big Jim Fridge act like he knew what was coming, but in reality, he was scared out of his boots.
Want to say hey to all the chat rats out there in the chat. See Embley out there, Autumn's there, the Doctor, Gravy Nuggets. Speak up, for sure. 6 days away from Thanksgiving Bash 3.
Big Jim Fridge just maybe caught him off guard there. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he just caught him off guard. Maybe a slip in footing, but I'm not going to give him credits just yet. He's dusting off. You know, I can't tell which of these sports that the Jocks represent, because they're all hitting jump shots, they're all hitting stick-and moves, you know.
Football stuff, yeah.
Maybe if they all just had duct tape on the front of their heads that just displayed what sport they represent, it would help.
Locking up there with Casey War.
Oh, into a shoot takeover.
Well, Casey's not playing games. Big Jim Fridge, he thinks he could do some jump shots in front of Casey War. Casey War will knock you down a peg. This is what BJF wanted, and he's certainly getting it.
Is that?
Ooh. Yeesh.
BJF?
Big Jim Fridge.
I think we got to figure out a different abbreviation for him.
Our audience this evening just loves to see Jocks beat up.
Oh, well. Kawada's in the corner. Jesus.
Well, that settles that.
If I'm George, I'm throwing this thing out right now. Jeez.
Meaning the audience has wanted chops all night. Casey War said, I'll give you about a dozen of them. How about that? The LFG Mafia on their feet. A big bulldog there in the cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. And as we talk about, as you saw the graphic a little bit before, IndyWrestling.us. All of our episodes are on IndyWrestling.us. We're approaching another chapter here after the Thanksgiving Bash 3. Hope you stay tuned for what's to come with us. Oh, in unfamiliar territory here is Big Jim Fridge, and we've seen this before from Casey War. He likes to play with his prey, Mikey.
I see that.
Oh, visceral.
Oh, hooking the nose. Now he's grabbing both the arms.
Completely stretched out by Casey War as Big Jim Fridge. And here comes the compliment. Oh. Cover here. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Speaking about Dior Castro, unfortunately, I have to say that Dior Castro, happy birthday to Dior Castro. That's, guess why Dior Castro sent us all a text, said he won't be seeing us tonight. He's having fun for his birthday, but I hope he's watching this match closely. He's in the crosshairs of one Brandon St. James, but right now, oh, in comes Big D, Dev Swayze.
Do they all have phallic nicknames?
Something like that, yeah. That's Avalanche Adams goes by a double. You know how jocks are.
Yeah, sure.
There we go. Firing away on Big Dev is BSJ. Ooh. Big uppercut in the corner, sliding through again. Duck under. Oh, kick to the go. Oh, there we go. Slapping across the chest again.
The favorite chop of most of MV Young students. Sorry, the favorite strike, rather.
Against the ropes. Oh, big Meteora here. It's a cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. As I mentioned before, we are on TikTok. I don't know if you folks can hear me on TikTok, but we're also on Twitch, on YouTube. Coming to you live here.
Are we on Snapchat, Toddy?
We are not on Snapchat. I don't know if there's a live Snapchat version. I'm not certain.
I don't think there is either. I was just messing with you.
Big Jim Fridge there. Little cheap shot. Results in a big boot from Dev Swayze. Brandon St. James is down, and he's a little shook, Mikey.
Absolutely. Took a hell of a shot there, looking to get back to his corner, but the Department of Jocks doing a surprisingly good job of cutting off the ring here. I don't know if this is smart here, whipping him towards the other side. It's a good thing this is a 20-foot by 20-foot ring, and you have to be connected to a tag rope. It's a really good thing.
Cover there. 2. And that's what's interesting about Department of Jocks. They all arrived on our doorstep relatively the same time. They've meshed together. Been training together, been working together for a little while now. Sunset flip. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Oh, schoolboy roll up. 2. Oh, big clothesline there. This and so much more. The TNF Championship is on the line. Nick Swile defends against who's to my right, Mikey Montgomery in tonight's main event.
That would be me.
Calvin Couture versus Andrew Palace. We have Marco Narciso versus Buddy Thomas. That and a lot more here.
I'll tell you, I can't wait for Calvin versus Andrew. I think that's going to be a great match of two veterans that you're likely not to see on a Thursday night pretty much anywhere but here.
Oh. Things not looking so good in there for St. James. Casey War, his brother in the fourth line and in the Steel City Killers, attempting to invigorate this audience. Tell you what, I don't want to tag in an angry Casey War, that's for sure. Spitting neck breaker by Big Dev. 2, just a 2 count there.
tell you what, Big D, a towering force against Brandon St. James. Just running him into that corner.
Size 15 boots.
Really?
Size 15.
That's for a shoot?
That's, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, right? I tried to get him shoes one time, couldn't find any. Oh.
It was a good job of Casey Ward trying to maintain contact with the tag rope, but also trying to tag his partner in. That's the difficulty when you're in such a large ring like this.
DOJ with the on-top elbow. Connecting there, but it's not enough to keep BSJ down, so why not another elbow?
Just keep throwing him at him.
Any way to keep Satan's favorite Satan down.
Chopping wood. Big one.
Bam!
Emerald Lagasse. 1, 2.
Oh, just a 2 count there. We also got a bunch of people from New Jersey in the back tonight, so.
We do?
Yeah, the Jersey heads here for Jersey fans.
Jeez.
Big boots there.
People coming in from all over the place to wrestle.
All over the place.
The Department of Jocks doing a lot of talking.
Oh, boot to the face there.
St. James able to just get a little bit of breathing room.
Oh. Sort of cut him off at the pass there. Up and down here with the cover again. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. I don't know. If this match goes much longer, of course, I would give it to the veterans on this side, Team 880, the Steel City Killers.
Unfortunately, Brandon St. James hasn't been able to get out of the ring for quite a large amount of time. And even though he is winning the majority of the strike battles here, he needs to tag out. He's got to be losing energy here.
Oh, discus forearm. Big blue thunder bomb, and they are both down.
And as I calculated, Brandon St. James was able to just keep the amount of stamina he needed to get that blue thunder bomb up, but not much more.
BSJ attempting to make the tag. A double makes the tag to Big Jim Fridge, but here comes the ace of 880. Just like a sack of potatoes, he's picking up these jocks and throwing them down. Big
oh my God.
Senton. Oh, they're all out of here. They're all getting out of here, of course. Big Jim Fridge left alone, and out goes Fridge. What is their coach instructing them to do right now?
Nothing he wouldn't do himself.
Oh, one jock down. Diving through the ropes, the 4th line. That's why they're multi-time tag champs.
Fourth line and MV Young looking strong late in this match. They need to get one person in the ring, though.
Well, there's at least one. Dev is in there with MV Young. MV has Dev on his back, bringing him around town.
Swinging him around, making him dizzy.
Oh,
my God.
Big back elbow drives MV Young down. Oh.
Big brain buster from Casey War. But here comes Jim Fridge. Big cutter.
Jock cutter for Big Jim Fridge. And he's bouncing around. Taking too much time, though. Off the second rope, big cross cutter. We got a rumble in the boards for our hockey goons of 880 Wrestling. Oh! Version of a psycho knee there. And take a ride on the Arrow 360. big Pittsburgh plunge. And you could ring it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the match, the fourth line and MB Young, the Steel City Killers.
The Steel City Killers victorious. Each of these killers have one-on-one matches 6 days away at Thanksgiving Bash 3. Casey in there with Matt Connard, BSJ in there with Dior, and of course Jack Pollock, MV Young.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.